for your 5 minutes to question.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you and the ranking member for holding this important hearing. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for joining us in person. I got to say, it seems like there's some bipartisan agreement on how CMS does approvals, so that's good to hear as well. It's not what I want to talk about, though. I want to talk about Title 42, as you can imagine. And Mr. Becerra, I want to ask you, why do you want to end the expulsions at the border currently authorized under Title 42? I want to understand this.
Congressman Crenshaw, let me try to explain. We don't base determinations about Title 42, which is a healthcare law that deals principally with quarantining activities. We don't base those on what is occurring in terms of the border on immigration. It is a healthcare measure, Title 42, that is rarely applied, and when it is applied is because the health conditions are such that CDC has recommended that we use it to try to keep populations from intermingling in ways that could lead to worse results when something like COVID-19 hits us.
Right, and I would take that as the answer if you didn't also support Title 42 authority to continue the mask mandate on airplanes, to mask children in Head Start programs, to authorize the eviction moratoriums. So you got to be consistent. You either believe that Title 42 is still a necessary thing to do because of COVID, or you don't. So which is it?
Well, in the various instances that you've raised, you'll see that the guidance that CDC has provided has changed, whether it is for cruise ships, whether it is for children in school settings. They've all been adapting to what the facts and the medicine and the science tells us should be the case with regard to those.
I find it hard to believe that the science tells us that there's still COVID on airplanes, even though that's been debunked wildly. I mean, many times, given the infiltration systems on airplanes. They're still pushing for that mandate, but there's no COVID on the border with 8,000 people crossing every single day. And with Title 42 rescinded, all estimates, this isn't even a partisan estimate, all estimates point to about 18,000 a day. So again, which is it? Is COVID still a problem or is it not?
Congressman, maybe you disagree, but we are losing more than 300 Americans a day. We still have over 1,000 Americans being hospitalized every day.
So it is a problem. So then why not keep Title 42 at the border? Why not allow those expulsions?
Because as I explained, the law that I used to declare a public health emergency is different from the law, Title 42, that you're referencing, that has used principally and only very infrequently to deal with things like quarantines.